Hey students, a very good evening. So welcome to the class. I hope everybody can see me and hear me properly. Yes? Yes, quickly give me thumbs up smileys if you can see me and hear me. Good evening SDT. Hi Muskan. Akash Singh, Cutie Pie, KR Chetna, Tavishi, Pradeep Sharma, Muskan Jaiswal. My sincere apologies for being late. There was some technical glitch that we were facing. All right. Perfectly visible and audible. Yes. Good evening, Kunal, Samyak, Rahul Sharma, Raghavan. Good evening, Education World, Rinki, Muskan Jaiswal. Channel, this is not mentee. So what are we going to learn today? What are we going to discuss? This session is going to be really interesting because today we will be talking about the previous year Olympiad math questions. So has any one of you ever tried these questions? Anybody writing the Olympiad paper this year? Yes? No mentee. Yep. Can we increase the comment size, please? The font size, yes. Yes? Muskan Jaiswal, NTSC, okay. IMO, right. Learning is fun, yes. SDD, yes. Education World, NTSC. Channel. All right. So previous year, trust me, these Olympiad math questions are really interesting. If you haven't tried them, so today this is the time then we are going to do it. All right, so before I formally start the session, I hope that everybody has joined the Telegram channel. Why? Because you are going to get session updates over here, revision questions would be shared there, homework questions, some interesting quizzes, and yes, session PDFs will also be shared there. So you all keep asking for the session PDF. So if you have joined the Telegram channel, it will be shared. All right. So are we all ready? Yes? Shall we start? Join the Telegram. Wow, that's awesome. All right. So let's get started. So here is our first question. Question number 1. If A is to B is to C is 2 is to 3 is to 4, we are given the ratio of A, B and C basically, and A square plus B square plus C square is equals to 11,600, then the value of A minus B plus C is. So what is the value going to be out of all of these? Quickly, I'll not reveal the answer. First you tell me, try solving this out. Then we will discuss this question. Yes. Quickly, what the answer is going to be? Yes. All right. No, this is not mentee, Raju. So we'll be discussing these questions. Yes, I can see answers. Raja is saying it's B. Well, the answer for this question is 60, that's C. Now let's quickly take a look at the solution, how we arrived at this answer. So ratio of the numbers is given, 2 is to 3 is to 4, right? And we're already given that A square plus B square plus C square is 11,600, right? Now, since the ratio is given, we can assume that with variables like A could be assumed as 2K, B 3K and C 4K. So A, I'm replacing all these A, B, C with these 2K, 3K and 4K. So what this becomes? This would be 4K square plus 9K square plus 16K square equals to 11,600. Yes, any doubts still here? Quickly. So Bishal, this is the very first question of today's session. You have solved such questions. That's nice. So this is from the Education World, from the previous 15-year question papers. Yes, Tavishi, right, 60. So what we got from here? From here we can get the value of K, that's 20. So A, what is A? A was 2K. It would be 2 times 20, that's 40. B is 3K, that's going to be 3 times 20, which is 60. And C is 4K, that's going to be 4 times 20, which is 80. So A minus B plus C, if you substitute all the values here, you are going to get 60. Yes. All right. Any doubts still here? Quickly. If you have any doubts, please post in the comment section, or shall we move ahead? Special, no doubts. Muskan, it's easy. All right. Let's move ahead then. Let's take a look at question number 2. So the cost price of a bag and a book is rupees 371. If the bag costs 12% more than the book, then the cost price of bag is. So we don't know what the cost price of bag is, but we know that the bag is costing 12% more than the book, right? We don't know what the cost price of book is. So cost price of a bag and book together is 371. So what is the cost price for the bag? Quickly, yes. So Mehak Bharti, in the previous one we assumed, because ratio was given, that ratio is not the exact number. You can assume 2x, 3x, 4x also. Not necessarily k, you can pick any variable. Alright. Alright, so what the answer is going to be? Quickly, answers. Yes, try solving this. Alright, yes, Mehak Bharti. X minus 12%, Kunal is saying B, Mayank Saini says C, Divyansh Mittal B. Alright, let's check what the right answer is. It's going to be rupees 196. So how are we getting this answer? We don't know the price of the book. We don't know the price of the bag. That we need to find out. Let's first assume that the price of the book is X. Now the price of bag is 12% more than that. It is already given in the question. So I would say that X plus 12% of X. Why? Because it is 12% more than that. So that's going to be, if you simplify this, X plus 12 by 100 times X. Then you take LCM, it will become rupees 112x upon 100. Yes? Yes, Muskan, it is added. Now, this total cost is actually equals to 371. So I'll equate this with 371. What do we get? 212x upon 100 equal to 371. So X would, once you simplify this, the value of X is going to be 175. Yes, please increase the font size. So the cost price of the bag in that case is going to be 112x upon 100. So if you put the values here for X, that's going to be what? Rupees 196. Quickly tell me, any doubts still here? Yes, because generally what happens is when we come across these profit and loss questions, selling price, cost price questions, these are the questions where students generally get confused. Now it's fine, yes. That's what Lakshmi, that's what we see. What when you come across such questions, what you should do is first just focus on the keywords. You break that question into small parts. Like here, I'm given that cost price for bag and book together. I'll write it this way. First, I'll try to gather the information that I get from the question, that bag and book together they are costing 371. Now, I do not know their individual prices, right? I don't know the price of book. Let's say book is X, but bag question says it is 12%, right? It is 12% more than that. So, to get the cost of bag, what I'll do is, first I'll find out the cost of bag. That's going to be X plus 12% of X. Whatever you get, then you put here. Right? This is the way to solve these kind of questions. First, write down the given information. Trust me, this way you will easily be able to get to the answer. Crystal clear? Yes, Bishal, right. Alright, let's move ahead. Let's take a look at question number 3 now. So, 2 dice are rolled. The probability of getting a total of 9 is. That's okay, Lakshit? Total of 9. First of all, do you know that what is the sample space when we roll 2 dice? What is the sample space in that case? Anybody? When you roll 2 dice, right? So what are the possibility, the total number of outcomes? Yes, Mayank Saini, absolutely, 36. How do we say 36? Because maybe on one dice you get 1, another one also you get 1, like this, 1, 2, like this, till 1, 6. Similarly for the other ones also. Everybody knows this. No, Bishal, it's 36, not 26. So sample space is going to be of 36. Total 36 outcomes we have. Now, getting a total of 9, right? Divyansh says A. Okay. Raju, 1/3. 1/3 is A only, right? Divyansh is saying 4, 5 and 3, 6. These are the possible outcomes. Misclick. No worries. Let's check the answer. It's B, 1 by 9, not 1 by 3. Education World, Bishal, Sanjeev, Sahasra Reddy. No, it's going to be 1 by 9. That's B. Alright, let's see how we are getting at this answer. Pradeep Sharma is right. Yes, it's B. Alright, so let's take a look. We know the total number of outcomes. That would be 36. Getting a total of 9. So you need to look for the pairs where you're getting the sum 9. Right? Yes, Muskan, that's what I'm explaining. So 3, 6, 6, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4. So Divyansh, you were considering only like this, 3, 6. You did not consider 6, 3. Vice versa as well is possible, right? Right. Why 36? I'll answer to this. So favorable outcomes are 4, total is 36, so we have 1 by 9. Why 36? Because this is the sample space. When you roll 2 dice, what happened? Let's suppose on the first one you are getting 1, another one also you get 1. Let's suppose on the first one you have 1, another one you get 2. On the first one you have 1, another one you have 3. Like this way, 1 4, 1 5 and 1 6. Similarly like this, 2 1, 2 2, this way, 2 3, 2 4, 2 5 and 2 6. Similarly 3 1, like this you make till 3 6. You start from 4 1, like this you make till 4 6. Start from 5 1 like this till 5 6. Similarly we start from 6 1 and we go till 6 6. So in every horizontal line what we can see is we have got 6 of them. So 6 times 6, that's going to be 36. Sample space, basically sample space is nothing, that tells you about the total number of outcomes that you have. Yes, SDT, Lakshit, SDT, absolutely. 36 would be the total. So I hope this is clear to everyone. Why 36 sample space? Why only these 4 cases we are considering as favorable outcomes? Yes? Quickly, thumbs up, smileys, if this is clear to you. Trust me, when you solve these questions like from Olympiad, NTSC, they actually enhance your mathematical skills. They actually help you. Lots of thumbs up and smileys I can see. Wow. Awesome. Yes, education world. What doubt you have? Quickly. You can post in the comments, you can post in the chat section. Yes? All right, all right. So basically, what is E? E is denoting the event. Not necessarily, it's not necessary that you have to write E. E is denoting the event. What is the event here? That we have to get a total of 9. That is the event. So basically, what I can say is every mathematical concept, every chapter, every topic, it has some mathematical language also, right? So E means event that we are considering. It's not 3.6, that's 3 comma 6. On the first dice, let's say I have 3. On the second dice, let's say I'm getting 6. On the first one, I have 6. On the second one, 3. Because we are rolling 2 dice here, right? So Muskan, 4 cases you have, which will give you a sum of 9. That's why 4. Now crystal clear? Yes, Bishal? All right, all right. So, yes, Muskan, clear. All right, let's move ahead. Let's take a look at question number 4 now. So, if m squared, this is a very interesting question. See, if you're good in algebra, I'm sure that you would be able to give the right answer for this. So, try solving this. This is if m square plus 1 by 25 m square is equal to 8 3 by 5, then the value of m cube plus 1 upon 125 m cube is. This is interesting and a little tricky also, I know. Yes? Are you asking about the sample space, Ashika? So sample space in that case, that would change. It would be 216. 6 cube. Right. So accordingly, the favorable outcomes will change. But for these ones, when we have 216 outcomes, it's not possible for us to do it mentally. Neither it is possible for us to write the whole sample space and then figure out the favorable cases. So for that also, there are ways. There are different, I would say, different concepts to find it out, and that basically that you learn in grade 11th and 12th, right? So till 10th, I think this much is good for you to know. Yes, so here what we will do is, Lakshit says B. Yes, Lakshit, you're right. It's 25 1 by 5. Okay, let's understand this. So here I can see squares, but here I can see cubes. So understand this thing. Directly you cannot go from square to a cube. Transformation like this is not possible. What we will do is, we know that m square could be written as m square. 1 by 25 m square could be written as 1 by 5m whole square, right? So this, if I convert this mixed fraction into improper one, it's going to be 43 by 5. Now, I know one thing, that m plus 1 by 5m whole square, it is equals to what? It's nothing but that's a plus b whole square. It's m square plus 1 by 5m whole square plus 2 times m times 1 by 5m. mm will cancel out. So what do I have here? I have m plus 1 by 5m whole square, that's equals to m square plus 1 by 5m whole square plus 2 by 5. Now if I take 2 by 5 to the other side, What will I get from here? I'll have this step, m plus 1 by 5m whole square minus 2 by 5 equals to 43 by 5, right? This is what I'm going to get. Any doubt still here? Yes, simple application, right, Bishal? Yes, in 9th also you have done these kind of sums, right, in polynomials. This is clear? Yes, quickly. Now if you take this 2 by 5 to the other side, you simplify this. This is going to be what? Shanita. So what we are doing here is, if I simplify this, I get this, right? Now m square plus 1 by 5 square is nothing but that's 43 by 5. So that's what I have substituted here. Clear? Okay. Now let's take this to the other side, 2 by 5 to the other side. What will I get? I'll get 43 by 5 plus 2 by 5, which is 45 by 5, that's 9. That's how we are getting 9 here. Yes? Alright. So what we have here is, if I take square to the other side, so m plus 1 by 5m is going to be equals to 3. Now it will be easier for us from this equation to this equation. We can easily go to this equation. Right. Alright. So now I need the value of m cube plus 1 upon 125 m cube. So obviously I need a plus b whole cube. What is a plus b whole cube? A plus b whole cube is nothing but m cube, it means a cube, plus b cube. That's going to be 1 upon 125 m cube. 3ab, 3 times m times 1 by 5m in the bracket, a plus b. So we have m plus 1 by 5m. So this m and m will get cancelled out. So what we have here, we have m plus 5m, that's 3, so that's going to be 3 cube. M cube as it is, 1 upon 125 m cube as it is, this is 3 by 5 and this is nothing but that's 3. So I'm only substituting the values from the previous steps here. Yes, questions are cool, or you can say tricky also, right? See, but if you have the conceptual clarity, so you would not find them difficult in that case. These are Olympiad questions. Yes, Anil Kumar. So I hope this is clear. Quickly, thumbs up, smileys if you are able to understand this much part. Muskan, yes, tricky. Alright. So what we will do here is, simplify, take 27 to the other side, this 9 by 5 to the other side, what I'm going to get, it's going to be 126 by 5. Yes, so that's going to be, if I divide it, 25 1 by 5. Well, it's available. You can check Olympiad questions, previous year papers. You can get online also. It is easily available. Alright, so I hope this is clear to everyone. Yes, Kunal is giving thumbs up. Quickly, thumbs up, smileys if you are able to understand all this, so that I can move ahead. Alright. All clear, Muskan, Rinky. Alright, let's move ahead. Let's take a look at question number 5 now. So if 2l minus m plus n is equal to 0, then the value of 4l square minus m square plus n square plus 4ln is. So we have to figure out its value, right? So what is the answer going to be? A cube plus b cube. I think the chat went up. I could not see the entire comment, but I think you're using the wrong identity, Shanita. What have you written? I could not read the entire message. Yes. Can we use the identity a cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b, a square plus b square minus ab? Yes, yes, absolutely. It's not hard and fast rule that you have to apply only one identity. Using this identity also you can find this out. Alright, so everybody is saying 0, 0, C. Alright, absolutely right. So you all knew the answer for this. Alright, let's quickly take a look at the solution. So here if I take this m to the other side, I get this 2l plus n is equals to m. Now let's do squaring both sides. Why are we doing squaring both sides? Because I can see squares over here, right? So if I do whole square is equals to m, squaring both sides, it's going to be 4l square plus n square plus 2 times 2l times n equals to m square. That's going to be 4l square minus m square plus n square plus 4ln equals to 0. Everything we take to the other side and we get it. Ishika Rai, Shanita posted a comment saying a cube plus b cube is equals to a plus b, then bracket a square plus b square minus ab. So other identity also could be used. It's not that you have to use the same identity which I am showing. Yes. Alright, so I hope this is clear to everyone. You all give the right answer for this question. Yes? This is easy. Alright, let's move ahead. Let's take a look at question number 6. If p plus q plus r is equal to 0, then find the value of q plus r whole square by qr plus r plus p whole square upon rp plus p plus q whole square upon pq is. So what the value is going to be in this case if this is equals to 0. Now think about it. This, if you know the identities well, trust me, these questions, you would find them very simple. But the right identity should click your mind. Then that will only happen when you have done a lot of practice. Right? Sukhdev Mandal says C. 3. Okay, D. 3. Alright, let's check the answer. Yes, absolutely right. Answer is 3 only. Now let's quickly take a look at the solution here. So this is given. Right? Now I can do one thing from here. If I get the value of q plus r, what is it going to be? From here q plus r would be equal to minus p. Can I put minus p over here? It's going to be minus p square. Similarly, if I want the value of r plus p, from here that's going to be minus q. So I'm putting minus q over here, minus q whole square upon rp. In a similar manner, if I have p plus q, I can write this as p plus q would be equal to minus r. So I'm writing minus r square. No, once this is not menti. So this becomes what? P square by qr, q square by rp, r square by pq. Now let's take the LCM. LCM would be what? pqr. So we will have pq plus qq plus r cube. Now we are using an identity over here. So which identity are we using here? How do we come to this step after this? Quickly. Can you guess the identity? Which identity are we using after this step? Yes, 3 simple steps, 3 is the answer. And trust me, here I am explaining you. That's why each and every step I have to tell you. When you are writing, you might be skipping steps also. Yes. Any guesses? Which identity are we going to use here? So how we get to this step? 3pqr by pqr. No, Lakshmi, not a plus b, a plus, absolutely Bishal, right? A plus b, aq plus bq plus cq minus 3abc. Muskan, it has to be minus 3abc. Yes. So education world, what we have done here is, every time from this equation, I am getting the value. Like q plus, if I need q plus r, that's going to be minus p. So I put here minus p square. If I need r plus p, that's going to be minus q. So minus q square. If I need, let's say, p plus q, so that would be minus r square. So we come to this step. Then we just have to take the LCM. That's comes out to be this. Now after this, we are applying the identity. That's p cube plus q cube plus r cube minus 3pqr. That's equals to p plus q plus r. This resembles aq plus bq plus c cube. Instead of that, I'm having this. I'm writing this. So p square plus q square plus r square minus pq minus qr minus rp. So if this is 0, the entire right side would become 0. So answer would be 3pqr by pqr. That means 3. Yes. Hi Rupali Shah. Education world, this is clear? That's okay, Muskan. Yes. I hope this is clear to everyone now. So did you realize one thing, that all we are doing here is we are making use of the concepts that you have learned in your CBSE syllabus, isn't it? Nothing different. It's just that the questions are tricky, right? But the same knowledge, the same conceptual knowledge that you have learned there, that's what we are using here. I know it's a big identity to remember also, right? Yes. All right. So this is clear to everyone. Let's move ahead. Let's take a look at question number 7 now. So one angle of a pentagon is 140 degrees. If the remaining angles are in the ratio 1:2:3:4, this is very simple. Come on, quickly. Start solving this. Then what the greatest angle would be? This is a simple question. I think each one of you would be able to answer this. Yes? Yes, this is related to both 9th and 10th, we can say. Right. Even I think this one, an 8th grader will also be able to solve this. Quickly. Has anybody solved it yet? Sukhdev Mandal says A. It's going to be 160. Sukhdev, your speed is so fast. Yes, Shivkan, Jaiswal, Muskan, Mayank Saini, Lakshit, everybody is saying A. Let's check the answer. Absolutely, 160 degrees is the right answer for this question. Alright, let's quickly take a look at the solution. Well, this was a very simpler one. So here the ratios are given. So let's assume them as x, 2x, 3x and 4x. That's what we do whenever the ratios are given, because the ratios are not the exact values, and one of the angle is 140 degree. If I add all them up, since it's a pentagon, pent means 5 equal sides, right? That's going to be 540 degree. So if I add all them up, that's 10x equals to 540 degree minus 140 degree. That's going to be equals to, yes, any doubts? So answer is going to be equals to 160 degrees, right? Simple one. Let's move ahead. Let's take a look at question number 8 now. So if 5 to the power 2m minus 1 is equals to 25 to the power m minus 1, yes, all right, plus 100, then the value of 3 square plus 3 to the power 2 plus m is, that was very easy and simple, right? Harsh, Bishal, Karthik Jha, right? Try solving this one. Here also we are making use of the polynomials, the algebra that you learnt in grade 9th, right? So these questions, so whomsoever has, I would say that solved questions from using reference books and all, it would be very easier for them to solve these kind of questions, because in reference books generally come across difficult level questions, right? Rinki says B, okay, Adurika, Bishal, B, 81. All right, let's check the answer. Yes, absolutely right. This is 81. Now let's quickly take a look at the solution. So what we can do here is, here I can write this 5 to the power 2m minus 1 as it is, and I'm trying to write this in terms of 5 also. So 25 is nothing but that's 5 square, right? And everything in the power will remain same. This becomes 5 to the power 2m minus 2, and this is 100. Now let's assume 5 to the power 2m as x. I'm going to split this up. We know that when bases are same, so in multiplication power gets added up. So simply it can be written as 5 to the power 2m into 5 to the power minus 1, this thing. So basically this is 5 to the power 2m by 5, because 5 has a negative exponent, so it will come in the denominator. So I have assumed this as x, so this would be written as x by 5. So we have x by 5 here. Similarly for this one, this could be written as 5 to the power 2m into 5 to the power minus 2. So since it has a negative exponent, I'll write this as 5 to the power 2m by 5 square. So this becomes 5 to the power 2m is x, and this is 25. So we have x by 25 equals to 100. Yes. Yes, Muskan, what doubt you have? Yes. Which step? I'm just splitting that up. DS Dragon Army, Ashika Tripathi. Yes, quickly, which step? Just tell me the step number. 2 and 3. 2 and 3, basically you are talking about this one. Okay, let me explain it one more time. This is the second step. So we have, we are trying to write this 25 in terms of 5 here. That's going to be, 25 could be written as 5 square. But I'm only replacing 25 with this. M minus 1 will remain as it is in the power. That's going to be 5 to the power 2m minus 2. That's why we have this here. Now in both these sides we have 5 to the power 2m. So I'm assuming that as x. So this could be written as 5 to the power 2m into 5 to the power minus 1. If you simplify this, again you would come to this 5 to the power 2m minus 1. You want some more Olympiad higher questions on Telegram? Don't worry, don't worry. First try, see, today 15 questions I'm going to discuss. So 15 questions are, I would say, more than enough. But don't worry, if you want us to do more sessions on this, if you want more questions, we will come up with that. All clear, Lakshit? Good. So here we have x by 5 equals to x by 25 plus 100. Let's just simplify this, normal simplification. That's 4x by 25 equals to 100. And in simplifying, we get x equals to 5 to the power 4, right? And so x is 5 to the power 4. So from here I can say that 5 to the power 2m would be equals to 5 to the power 4, right? So on comparing them, let's compare this. We have 5 to the power 2m, and this is 5 to the power 4 can be written as 5 square, right? And times 2, right? This could be written this way. So here if I compare, m would be equals to 2. Now that I have m, I have the value of m, I'm just going to put here. So 3 to the power 2 plus 2, that's 3 to the power 4, which is 81. Yes, Bishal, right. Class 8 exponents power, but if you see a little higher version of this, you solve these questions in in grade 9th also in polynomials, but not in exactly in NCERT I would say, but yes, if you are solving any other reference books, you would come across such questions, the difficult ones. All right, so I hope this is clear to everyone. Quickly, thumbs up, smileys, yes, Yugash. Quickly, yes. Thumbs up, smileys, if this is clear to everyone. Bishal, Kunal Yadav, Muskan. Which step, Muskan? Which? Ashika Tripathi, Adurika, Samyak, Lakshit. Yes, RD, okay. Because these kind of things you might find in reference books there. That's what I was saying. Yellow third. This is, I think this one you're talking about. The yellow part, this one, okay. So here this is 5 to the power 2m minus 2. Can we split this up this way with multiplication symbols? I hope you know this property. When bases are same, we add up the powers. So if you, from this step, if you go back to this step, you would get 5 to the power 2m minus 1. So I've just written it in a different way. All right, I hope this is clear. Satyam Jha, how x became 5 to the power 4. This one, you're asking about this step, this one. So 4x by 25 is equals to 100, right? So from here we get this value. So 4 times 1, 4 times 25, x is equals to 25 times 25. So what is 25? 5 square, this is also 5 square, you get x is equals to 5 to the power 4. Yes. Yes, Biba Kumari, I hope this is clear. Why giving x variable? X variable, why? You can take any other variable also. See, there is no hard, this I think I have told you many times, no hard and fast rule that you have to assume x only. Generally, we are used to assume any unknown variable as x, right? Especially when we are solving any question in maths. Clear? Yes? Thumbs up, smileys, come on. Yes, Bibha, Shamil, Mayank Saini, Bishal, Muskan. All right, Kunal. Awesome. So this is clear to everyone. Adrika, Eshika Tripathi. All right. Now let's move ahead. Let's quickly take a look at question number 9. So the value of square root of 42 plus 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 so on up to infinity is 4 options you can see on the screen. Yes, quickly tell me what the answer is going to be. This question could be solved, I'm just giving you a hint, could be solved using a quadratic equation also, and there is a trick as well. I hope all of you have seen that trick, which basically it has been posted on the 9th and 10th channel. I hope you have seen that, right? Solving these kind of questions, and you can answer that in just 2 seconds. 7, Adrika, Shanita 7, Mayank Saini 7, Subhas Sajan 7. So tell me one thing, how did you solve this so quickly? Because if we go by the actual method, so there we have to form the quadratic equation, that's a little time consuming. How you all are able to give the answer so fast? Yes? Are you using by the trick? Okay, so you have seen that short trick. All right. So see, these tricks are actually helping you here as well, right? So we all know the trick now, right? 7 times 6 and the difference between the numbers is 1. There is a positive sign, so we are picking up the bigger number, right? All right, awesome. Now another way to do is like the way conceptually if we see is that, thank you Vishal. So we will assume x is equals to square root of 42 plus x. I'm assuming that as x. Now if you think about it, here we have assumed this whole as x, right? This whole as x, and I'm saying this also as x. Makes sense because this whole is nothing but that square root of 42 plus x only. Yes. So here we have, if I do squaring both sides, I'll get x square equal to 42 plus x. Now let's take everything on one side. So we will do the middle term splitting then. X square minus 7x plus 6x minus 42 equals to 0. X minus 7x plus 6 equals to 0. So two values are here. So we will be considering this as a positive number, right? Because the value, because see, the whole thing is in square root. So value can't be negative, right? So value is going to be positive in that case 7. Ashika, it's already there. The short is already there on the channel. You can watch it after the session. Any doubts still here? Yes? Which two lines? This one are you talking about? Yes? These two lines. So this whole I have assumed that this as x. This whole is assumed as x. So when I'm assuming this whole as x, so x is equal to square root of 42 every time it is repeating. So I'll write this also as x. Right? Sangeeta, Adrika, Lakshmi, Yashwant, Reddy. Right, Yashika, yes. Any doubts still here? Come on, thumbs up, smileys if this is clear. Yes? All clear. Let's move forward. Awesome. Now let's take a look at question number 10. If 3x minus 1 to the power 7 is equal to a7x to the power 7 plus a6x to the power 6, a5x to the power 5 plus dot 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 a1x plus a naught, then the value of a7 plus a6 plus a5 plus a1 plus a naught is. Hint is already given in the question. I'll not tell you the answer, I'll just give you a hint. You see, question is asking a7, a6, nothing is written with them, right? No variable is there. So if I want to remove the variable from there, what should we do here? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Any doubts? Karthik is saying it's 0. Anyone else? Mayank says B, Lakshit D, Adrika C, Somit. Alright, let's check the answer. So answer is 128. Well, let's see where you got wrong. So as I said, there is nothing written with them. How is it possible? That means I have to remove x from here. I can do that if I assume x as 1. Only then it's possible. If I'm putting x as 1 on the right side, I'll have to put x as 1 on the left side also. Right? Make sense? Whatever we are doing, it has to be done on both the sides. It will be replaced in the entire equation. So we have 3 minus 1 to the power 7, a7 1 to the power 7 plus a6 1 to the power 6, a5 1 to the power 5, so on, a1 times 1 plus a naught. So this becomes 2 to the power 7 and rest of the things we will write as it is. 2 to the power 7 is nothing but that's 128. Why assuming 1? I gave you the reason. See, with these there is no x. So where is x gone? How can we remove x? So that's why we are assuming x as 1. Because 1 to the power anything, any natural number, it will remain 1 only. Right? Muskan, Pavani, I hope your doubt is clear now. Why x1? Why not 0? Because if I take it 0, this entire side will become 0. Only a naught will be left. Right? If I take it 2, it will become some other number. I hope this is clear. Using binomial, it's going to be more difficult. This is easier rather. Yes? Yashwant, not 64, it's 128. All right. So this is clear. Karthik, Muskan, Mayank, Bittan, thank you, Pavani. All right. Let's move ahead. Let's take a look at question number 11 now. A bag contains 25 paisa and 50 paisa and 1 rupee coins. 25 paisa, 50 paisa and 1 rupee. Now there are 220 coins in all. So coins, if you see, there are 220. But total amount in the bag, that's 160. It is possible, right? If you have 220 coins, but the amount that you have, that's 160. Let's say I have got 5 10 rupee notes. 5 10 rupee notes I have got. Right? 5 10 rupee notes I have got, and I have got 2 50 rupee notes. In all, how many notes I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 notes I have. But how much money do I have? 100 plus 50, 150. So it is possible that I have 7 notes, but the amount that I'm having is, that's rupees 150. Okay, so that's what the same thing is happening in this question. If there are thrice as many as 1 rupee coins as 25 paisa coins. Let's say, if 25 paisa coins are x, so 1 rupee coins are going to be 3x. It is 3 times of that. Then what is the number of 50 paisa coins? That's what you need to find out quickly. Tell me what should be the answer for this question? Yes? Okay, Yashwant says it's 60. Anybody else? Karthik, 80. Scientific enthusiast, 60. Okay, now you are saying C, 50. Okay, 60 only. Mayank, Seni, D, 80. Mixed answers we are having here. Okay, let's check the answer. Yes, it is 60. Yes. Alright, let's take a look at the solution. So let's say 25 paisa coins are X. So 1 rupee coins would be 3X. Now 50 rupee coins, we don't know what that is. Let's assume that to be Y. In all, when I add all the coins, they are 220. The same example that I showed you. If I add all the notes that I had 7 notes. So here I had 220 coins. Okay, so from here I can get the value of Y, 220 minus 4X. This is our equation. Now, 25 paisa coins are how much? They are X. So 25X. How many 50 paisa coins? We have Y. So 50Y, that is the amount. How many 1 rupee coins? That they are 3X. So since it is in rupees, I will first convert it into paisa. So 100 times 3X. So it is equals to 160 times 100. Why I am converting that into paisa, not rupees. So simplify this. 325X plus 50 times 220 minus 4X. I am putting this value here for Y. That's going to be equals to 16,000. So let's simplify this. 125X equals to 16,000 minus 11,000. So we have X equals to 40. So I need the value of Y also. Let's put it here. I get 60. So 50 paisa coins over here are 60. Yes. No, yes, we have used 2 variables, but at the end, it was converted into 1 variable only. Yes, Subhas, Sajan, Bishal. Simple application, right? This is clear to everyone? Yes. Thumbs up, smileys, if you have understood this. Thank you, Yashwant Reddy. Alright, let's move ahead. Let's take a look at question number 12. So the perimeter of we're talking about a right angle triangle here. Alright, so it's perimeter. That means sum of all the sides. That's 60. Let's say the sides are ABC. So the sum of all the sides is 60. Hypotenuse is 25. Okay, this is 25. So instead of C, I can write 25 over here. Right? Then the area of the triangle is. For the area of the triangle, we would require the other sides, right? Because we need half times base times height. It's a right angle triangle. Yes, quickly, what should be the answer? Yashwant Reddy, 150 centimeters square. It's okay, Lakshmi. I'm doing good, thank you. Pythagoras theorem. Use Pythagoras theorem. Alright, let's check the answer. Yes, it's 150 centimeters square. Yes, Yashwant, you were right. So how are we arriving at this? This is perpendicular, this is base, this is hypotenuse. In the question, we know that perimeter, sum of all the sides is 60. Hypotenuse is given, that's 25. So B plus P would be 35 if I put hypotenuse there, right? Now we know one thing, according to Pythagoras theorem, B square plus P square is equals to H square. And what is hypotenuse? That's 25 square. Now, what can I say here is, I can simplify this as B plus P whole square. That's going to be equals to what? That's B square plus P square 2BP. This is the equation that we have, right? Now from here what I can do is B plus P, I already have the value 35, that's 35 square. B square plus P square, that's 25 square, 2BP. So from here I can say that 2BP would be equals to 35 square minus 25 square. Rather than taking squares, it's better we write it this way, 35 plus 25, 35 minus 25, A plus B, A minus B, right? That's going to be 600. So product of these is 300. What we need is half times base times perpendicular. Use the product directly. So we have 150 centimeters square. Easy one, right? Now feeling confident. Wow. Trust me, these kind of questions, they actually help you enhancing your mathematical skills. That's good, Bishal. If you're able to answer most of these correctly. Adrika Khatri, yes. Another shorter one. Yes, you can skip the steps also, and there are other ways as well. Yes, Yashwant, Muskan, Pavani. Alright, awesome, awesome. Let's move ahead. Let's take a look at question number 13. A man buys apples at a certain price per dozen and sells them at 8 times that price per 100. Find his gain or loss percent. I know that when we come across such questions, selling price, cost price, profit, loss, that's kind of confusing, right? Anybody can answer this question? Yes? What would be the answer? Okay, see, here we are talking about apples, right? So he has bought these apples at a certain price per dozen. That means for 12 apples, there is some price, right? Okay, and selling them at 8 times that price per 100. Gain or loss percent. First, we will have to calculate the cost price of one apple, the selling price of one apple. Everybody is saying 5, gain 5%, but your answer is wrong. It's loss 4%. Okay, let's check the solution. So for 1 dozen, we don't know what the cost price is. Let's say For 1 dozen it is, he buys apples at a certain price per dozen. Let's say it is rupees 12, right? In 1 dozen we have 12 apples, price is 12. That means cost price of 1 apple is rupees 1, right? And selling price is 8 times that price, 8 times. If cost price is 12, so selling price is 8 times of that. That's going to be 96, but it is per 100. For 100 apples, the selling price is 96. So what is the selling price for 1 apple? Yes, for 1 apple it's going to be 96 divided by 100, that's 0.96. Now you compare the selling price and cost price. Cost price is rupees 1, but he's selling it at a loss of 0.96. So loss is 0.04. So loss percent would be 4%. Yes, done with X process, makes that will also work. Missed 100 because it is mentioned per 100. See, that's why I read the question carefully. Don't rush. Sometimes when we read the question, we are like, oh, I know it, and you were just rushing with it, right? I just want to get to the right answer, but hold on. Be patient, read the question carefully, then solve it. Yes, loss is 4%, absolutely. Yashwant, yours, Tabishi, Bishal, got it, yes? Everybody has understood this? Muskan, yes, no problem. Lakshmi, overconfident. Arvind, Raghu, Pavani, you solve first. Ashika, this is the right way to compare. When you compare with one unitary method, the best way to compare things. All right, let's move ahead. Let's take a look at question number 14. If volume of a cube, volume we are talking about is L cubic units. So volume is given L cubic units, right? Surface area is M square units. Surface area, that's M square units. We know that areas are in square units, so I'm not writing unit here. Length of the diagonal is L unit. Length of diagonal. So we are talking about the diagonal here. Its length is N units. Then which of these relations is correct? Yes, quickly. Why did we take 12? Because question mentioned this thing. See, I'm talking about the previous one. Meanwhile, you can solve this one. So Shinita, basically the cost price for 12 apples. For 12 apples was 12. That means cost price for 1 apple is rupees 1, right? And it says that selling price, it 8 times the cost price. Cost price was 12, so selling price would be 8 times of that. That's why 12 times 8, that's 96. Anybody? Yes? Any guesses what would be the answer? Alright, no worries. So answer, Lakshmi says, yes, Lakshmi, you're right. 6 root 3 L is equals to Mn. Correct. Let's take a look at the solution. So side of cube, we are talking about a cube, but we don't know its side. Let's say it is X units. Volume is already given, that's L. So we are denoting this, since volume is what? Side times side times side. That would be X cube. Surface area it denotes with M. And surface area of a cube is what? 6 times side square. So 6x square. Length of diagonal is what? 3 times the side. So that's going to be 3 times x. Question says, then relations were given, right? So Mn is what? Mn would be equal to 6x square times root 3x. That's going to be 6 root 3 x cube. 6 root 3 remains as it is and x cube is nothing but that's L. So that's the value for Mn. Yes. Yes, good evening, Disha. All right. That's the formula for length of diagonal. That's root 3 times the side in the cube, yes. For cuboid also we have the length of formula for the diagonal, length of diagonal formula. That's square root of L square plus B square plus H square. So these small things, if you know, these are really helpful when we are solving such questions. You forgot the surface area. Please read the question carefully. That's what I always tell you. All right, so let's move ahead. Let's take a look at question number 15. If the circumference of two circles is same, then what their area will be? Circumference is same. What does that mean? That means the boundary, the measurement of the boundary is same. That's what it means. Then their area will be what? I don't know about their radius. Question hasn't mentioned that they have got the same radius. Right? So what would be the answer? Quickly. Yes, formulas are indeed important, especially when it comes to maths. Right? Adrika, equal, everybody saying equal. Okay, this time, yes, you all are right. They are same. Yes, they are equal. Okay, let's check the solution. So here, as I said, radius, it was not mentioned it is equal. I'm assuming that both these circles have different radii, R1, R2. So circumference would be what? 2 pi R1, 2 pi R2. This is already equal, it is given. 2 pi cancel, that means radius is equal. Now radius is equal. So if radius is equal, so pi r definitely. If radius is equal, if I multiply by pi on both sides. So anyways, if radius is equal, area is going to be equal only, right? So they are equal. Yes, everybody is right. Well, this was the last question of today's session. I hope this is clear to everyone. You all have given the right answer though. So don't worry, there's so many sessions that we have for you from every Monday to Friday to make you exam ready. And I hope you all are liking the mini series that we have on our academic channel, Science Project, Level Up Explorers Club, and you all are attending it. So are you all liking this? Yes? You don't like surface areas and volumes, but we don't have a choice. It's a part of our syllabus, yeah? And there are free trial classes link as well. It is given in the description. Click on that, get all your doubts clarified instantly during the class. And if you're liking these sessions, please hit the like button quickly. Yes, and share it with your friends also, in your neighbors or someone in your family, wherever you feel that it's going to help them. And please subscribe the channel if you haven't yet. Ritik, Prachi, yes. I hope everybody has joined the Telegram as well. The session PDFs, everything will be shared there. Really enjoyed. Thank you, Yashwant. Vishal, no homework question today, but if you have joined the Telegram, you keep getting the homework questions there, right? All right, all right. So I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.